Hi everyone! I wanted to tell you what I'm doing today, which is trimming back this very big vine. This is a greenhouse which has been here for I think about 50 years now, maybe a bit longer even. And we have this gigantic vine that comes from outside. You can see it right here, the stump. Like the stump comes from outside and it grows into this greenhouse. And over the years I've been letting it grow over these big pipes, which used to be heating pipes, but we don't use them at the moment. And I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, because normally you should not trim back your vines, your grapes, at this time of year. You should really wait until like midwinter or start of winter. But we're gonna have a big cleanup and there's gonna be some changes in this greenhouse, so that's why I'm doing it already. As you can see, these windows are really dirty, so my colleague is gonna try to power wash them. We're gonna try to make sure that the windows are like see-through again, because now it's like, yeah, really shady, which is good because in summer it gets really hot in here. But it's better if you can have windows that are clean. It just feels better. And also now the roof has started leaking. It's already was doing that a bit, but it's getting more and more. So we're gonna get that repaired next spring. So that's why I'm already doing this at the moment. And what I'm doing today is trimming it back, the vine. As you can see, this is one of the leading branches, which produces fruit literally every year. And the grapes are beautiful. I will look for a picture and insert it in this video so you can see what they look like. And at this moment, as you can see, the grape is starting to lose its leaves. It's dying back. So I did a test this morning. After doing some research, I found out that you should not really trim it back right now, but I will have to do it because we're gonna clean everything very well soon. So as you can see, it's dying back now, and the juice that goes through the plant, well, let's say like the blood of the plant, will stop slowly. In winter it will completely stop, and now it's starting to slow down already. So that's why I decided to do this today. And I did a test this morning before I started to clean up everything. As you can see, there's like that whole part there used to be also grapevines. So I did a test. I basically looked where the new growth was of this year, which you can see here. That was this and these, this one and this. Excuse me for the spider web. And then I tested by cutting it like this. And then if you look here right now, this is where I cut the plant. And as you can see, there's no liquid coming out. So the plant has started to rest already. That's why I'm cutting it back, just to be sure that it won't bleed, because that's what I call it. And you can actually kill your plant if it starts bleeding. And it just keeps bleeding through the winter. So that's why you should wait normally. But that's what I had to test. And as you can see, I'm cutting back all of these branches today. Some of them are really long. And actually I did not do a summer prune, but I really need to do that next year because it just gets too messy and it grows everywhere, literally into the greenhouse structure. So that's always also a bit dangerous if I'm like pulling it down. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. And now I'll keep going. And I will show you when it's finished, and also I will show you what I will do with all of this debris which is left, which are all the stems and all the leaves. I'm pretty sure that I will compost them somewhere in the garden because think it's a waste to just throw it away. Yeah, so see you later. Bye. So hi, I'm back. We just finished taking down most of the vines. There's still one stuck in the roof, but that will come out in the future. Now I want to show you what I'm gonna do with all of this debris that's here. It's like a lot. I think it's gonna be like maybe 5 wheelbarrows full in total. I have decided first, I thought like, why go through all the struggle? Why not just get rid of it and put it in the trash? But there's so many leaves here that can decompose, and also lots of twigs that are still, so vines actually, that are still like really soft and bendable and like nice compost material. So I decided to actually just try to make it as small as I can, put it in the wheelbarrow that's right next to me here, as you can see. And then I'm gonna put it in the garden in a specific spot. It will be somewhere out of reach, like in a corner where it can just slowly decompose. And I think it will take about maybe a year before everything is completely gone. Maybe there will still be some twigs left, like the thicker branches, but that's okay. I can always collect that later on and then just get rid of it in another way, or use it to actually mulch the soil. So now I will show you what I will be doing with all of this. What I'm doing at the moment is just collecting like a giant bunch, especially also some branches that are like really thick, and also the thinner ones, just everything. And I want to try to make it as small as I can, all of these pieces. So what I'm doing is just bending it, and it's good that there are still lots of moist leaves on it, because that makes it a bit softer. And as you can see, I have some stems and twigs that are like quite tough, so I'm just rolling them up until it's a small bunch like this. Well, small, not small, but like a smaller thing that I can just put in the garden somewhere. And that goes into the wheelbarrow now. I have all of these different bunches like that. And that will be a great place for insects to overwinter. Also, worms will love these leaves. They will start to come up from the soil and eat it. And yeah, just a brilliant way to reuse it, because throwing this away will just actually be a waste. So that's what I'm doing now. And if there's any leaves that are like still loose, that's okay. I will mount it like a little mountain in the garden somewhere, and it will just slowly decompose. So yeah, I will keep doing this. I will show you in a little bit where I'm going to place all of this, and tell you a bit more about how it will then slowly decompose there. So this is where it's all gonna end up. As you can see, I'll show you in a second. This is where the little greenhouse is. And I'm creating this little compost wall here, because this is a concrete wall and nothing really wants to grow against this, except for the English ivy, of course, because that loves shade. And this is the shadiest part in the garden. So I thought, like, let me actually just put it there, and slowly it will decompose. And the branches that are being left in the end, like all of these kind of branches and the thicker ones, those I can just use in future here to create some extra summer mulch, so that I don't have to water that much. Also here, and I will actually still cover this all with leaves that are lying around in the back of the garden. As you can see here, there's some already. And that is for winter protection of the soil, so that it doesn't like wash away. And also it keeps the soil a bit warmer already in winter. It will protect the worms that are in the soil, and it also just adds some extra mulch and extra nutrition. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'll show you a picture at the end, or a little video of what it will look like in the end. So as you can see, the grape is completely cut back. I think it took me maybe 3 hours in total, which is not that much if you consider it over a whole year. That's basically all the maintenance that you need to do. Trim it back, and maybe in summer cut back some stems once in a while. But I'm happy that it's done, to be honest, because it always creates a bit of like a moldy substance on the leaves, because this greenhouse is very moist. So it's nice that it's all clean, and now they can reach the top of the greenhouse, all the glass there, to do a big cleanup, because it really needs it, as you can see. Nice that it's done. And I want to show you what still is flowering in here as well. These beautiful pelargoniums. These just keep going. They stop very shortly, most of the time in January, and then from then on again they start to grow and flower again. So now I'm in the greenhouse. Just wanted to show you quickly what it looks like in here. It's still in flower. As you can see, some plants are starting to like slow down for winter. They're changing color in leaves a bit. Well, not this Tradescantia, that's really excited. As you can see, it still just keeps going. And also this geranium, pelargonium in here. But some of them are starting to bit yellow, the leaves, which is normal, because of course the days are getting shorter and they're all a bit like, oh, what's happening? But that's just how it should be. What I try now to do all the time is just take off any like flowers that are spent or leaves that are spent like this, but because if you don't do that, it will start to rot on the plant, and that might actually cause a problem. You don't want like your whole plant to start rotting and looking horrible, which can happen very easily because of course this is very humid space. As you can see, the peppers are gone. Now this is a space just for plants to stand around and have some winter protection if it gets too cold. And this pelargonium here I bought in summer, and it's Pelargonium tetragona, and I'm very interested how it will survive winter. I think it will be okay. It's, as you can see, it's creating a lot of new shoots at this moment. So what I actually will do with this is I think maybe move it into the bigger greenhouse where it will have a bit more protection, because this of course is a corner, and if it's very windy it might get damaged by frost. And then let's go outside. Let's pick up this little leaf I just dropped. As you can see, this is where it all ended up. So I created this little pile all along the way of the wall. Not there because there's no space. I actually could have even have placed it like in that corner next to the little greenhouse, but I want to keep that clean for now because it might attract lots of slugs and other creatures. And for now I just don't need that, because I just discovered that this lovely bamboo that's here also is growing here and there. So I'm gonna have to dig that up, and I will try to do that as soon as I can, because of course bamboo just keeps growing over winter. It slows down quite a little bit, but yeah. So I have to go after that. And also I'm thinking about planting tulips all along this path here, and maybe all around as well, and maybe here, so that in spring it's very colorful and cute. What do you think? Should I do it? Let me know in the comments below. And maybe also some bulbs in here where the violas are, just to add some extra spring color. So as you can see, I'll show you the outside of the grapevine. So this is actually the vine. It's been here for I don't know how long, like a lot of years, and it grows from the outside into the greenhouse, the big greenhouse that is, and then it goes all along and it grows over the big pipes. That's how I trained it over the few years that I've been here. And last year I decided to also use some of the branches that were growing on the outside to actually let them grow on the outside of the greenhouse. And as you can see, I still need to give this a trim, but I will do that a little bit later on, maybe in January. So that's all for today. So the leaves that we took away from the inside, we have them now here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, if you liked it, subscribe, because there's gonna be many more content coming in. Many more content in the future. And yeah, it would be nice if this channel would grow a little bit. So if you would like to see a specific video about anything that can be done in this garden, definitely comment in the under this video, and yeah, let me know what you think. That would be fun to hear. And I'm gonna end the video with a look at this little cactus, which is doing quite well in here actually. So thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.